Hello, Leo on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be doing a mid-month update for Leo for the month of November 2022. So if you are finding this after November, check back in your November and see how this resonates with you, Leo. This is for the general collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you have it heavily in your chart, if you feel very heavily connected to the sign of Leo, then this reading is for you. Please use your own free will and good judgment to take it as it resonates. Let it land where it lands in your life and make decisions based on your own best interest. Okay, Leo? I'm going to grab you some cards here from a few different decks for this mid-month update. If you do not know who I am, my name is Heidi Corona. Spirit Speak Psychic Medium Heidi. That is me, the one and only. And I appreciate you tuning into my channel. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please click that notification bell so you never miss another thing from me. Boy, these energy patterns are quite similar in a lot of the readings. I thank you for joining me. I do have some links in the description box if you'd like to connect with me on a deeper level or on another platform. I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok. My links are there. Check me out. I'm here for you. Leo, let's dive into your mid-month. Eek, what's going on? Five of Wands. This is about personality conflict, struggles, people climbing over each other to get to the top. Butting of heads here. Butting of heads going on for you. I've got chills on this right now, Leo. You're going through a bit of a hard time in this mid-month, okay? Maybe there's some dominant personalities in your life that may be kind of overshadowing what you have going on. How are you feeling about this, though? This is Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun. Okay, so maybe getting outside is beneficial to you at this time. Maybe you have some struggles going on and you're dealing with some kind of depression issues, anxiety. Life can get you down, but I see here that you're trying not to let it do that, and that's amazing. You're taking steps forward. You want everyone to be happy, and goodness, this can burden you when people aren't getting along or people aren't being very nice. You just want everyone to be happy, and it probably blindsides you a little bit, Leo. I can see how it can be like, what is going on here? How come things are not cohesive? I don't get it. I don't get it. What is your objective? Oh my gosh, your goal right now. This is about frustrations, Leo. I feel like you're really in your head about this. I feel like it's really bothering you. And goodness, I can see how that would be the thing. People in your environment, I feel like you're not understanding them. I feel like you are not understanding exactly what is going on with people in your environment. You don't understand the struggles that you're seeing, the personality clashes, different wills, differences of opinion that are going on. And you want everything to be okay. You in your core are bright and sunshiny. And to be honest, that may be a lot of why you're experiencing this. I have to say, jealousy. People may be jealous of you, Leo. How can you be so optimistic all the time? How come you think everything's just going to work out? It's not. It's not. Other people are going through their same stuff. Okay. Other people are going through crap, and it's in turn putting you through some things. I need to say this. Whew, this being in your objective, okay? Nobody wants to cry. Nobody wants to be sad. But the fact that it's happening this way is that you want to cry for the situation. You want to cry for the individuals who are affected by this, yourself and others. I feel like there are helpless victims involved here, and somebody is getting the brunt of somebody else's nonsense. And I have to say, other people's perspective of this, Six of Cups, okay? This is about generosity. This is about really being a good person. I feel like there's a jealous component here. How can you be so optimistic? How can you be so giving? You know what? We're just going to go ahead and pull away from you because you make me look bad. Okay. You make me look bad with your beautiful sunshiny energy. I see this here. I see this here for you, Leo. And please, please don't let it detract from the beautiful aura and essence of you. I feel like other people can't understand how you can outshine them. And that really pisses them off in your mid-month November. Holidays are coming up. They want to be the one who's in the spotlight. They want to be the one who looks good. And in turn, it's creating some kind of conflict and heartache in your environment, in your life. And I have to say this, seeing these things for what they are and not taking them on as your own. This is in your outer environment, in your outer world. It's easy to take things personally when they affect you in such a way, but please know that some things are not all about you. Okay. Some things are totally apart from you, and you are just catching the backlash of this. So what can be a drawback or a holdup? Page of Swords. This is about immaturity, man. immature thoughts, people jabbing with their words, people who are trying to learn new ways of life that maybe live up to your expectations, your role model, or your standards. They see the way other people view you, and there's a touch of enviousness. There's a touch of jealousy here. So they're like, well, how can I could never be better than Leo. I could never shine brighter than Leo. So maybe I'll just cut Leo out of the picture. Maybe I'll maybe cut Leo down just a bit. Hey, well, you're not so great, are you? Remember all the mistakes you've made of the past? Don't forget that. Don't forget this, Leo. I feel like self-protection is necessary. People can be hurtful and harmful, and when you look the other way and allow that to continue, that is not a healthy pattern that you want to keep. Okay, that is not a healthy pattern that you want to keep. Don't assume this as who you are. This is not your identity. This is merely other people's opinions, other people's actions, people who are immature with their words and thoughts, people who are trying to live up to the expectations that you are setting an example of. Okay, and if there's a jealousy here, Leo, people are jealous of you, or in the workplace, in your family dynamics, in your home life, let it land wherever it lands for you. I feel like there's a struggle and a competition to meet physical needs here. So what are some other additional factors at play with the Kipper deck here? You have number 37, poverty. Okay, so maybe there is truly a lack somewhere. It's weird that you have this generosity card here. That you have this card about giving and loving and youthful nostalgia. Okay, I almost wonder if these are children or people who are acting like children. They want to be the ones who are coddled. They want to be the ones who are seen as the sun energy in which you are shining, and they don't necessarily like that. They want to knock you down a peg. They are feeling like that helpless child, helpless victim in your presence. Okay, and it's nothing that you're doing intentionally. It is just you being you, making others feel a little small because they are not authentically able to be themselves in the ways that you are. But you're grown, you're mature. They are not. They're learning and growing, and instead of following your example, they're trying to knock you down a peg so that maybe you're not so great, so we're on the same level now. But that's not true. Please don't assume this as your own. Maybe there is true lack in the situation, but I feel like this person is feeling small. Okay, maybe you're feeling small as a result, and that is what they intend. So please don't let this go unnoticed. Your feelings are completely justified here. Now, from my own deck, sneaky, shady. These people, or I have to say this, people, actions, motives, whatever, it's not on the up and up. It is not true. It's not accurate. It's their way to hold all the cards, to only show others what they want others to see of them and of you, so that they can feel like they can sleep at night, like they're, the best version of them, even though they do have shortcomings. They don't want to admit this, Leo. They don't want to admit their shortcomings. So instead, they're putting stuff on you that makes you feel bad, and that's just not right. And I have to say again, please don't brush this under the rug. Do not accept abuse. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. It's not okay, and it's hurtful and it's harmful. And sometimes we can't cut these people out of our lives, but we can allow them not to affect us as much when we put things into perspective, Leo. That hurt people hurt people. This is rhodonite here. This is for heart healing, grief healing. Hurt people hurt people. And that's what I see here. Someone is afraid to be themselves. So instead of showing who they truly are, because they don't feel that they can compare to you, they're trying to expose you for maybe the flaws that you have, or cut you out of the picture completely so you're not in competition of them. Leo, I don't feel like you are, but they feel like you are. Okay, so please take this as it resonates. It seems like your outer environment has a dissonance, but it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because there's stuff going on with them that they don't necessarily even want you to see. I'll say this, this is coming through right now. Stuff, different layers going on in their own dynamics that they don't want you to notice as well. Okay, they're not happy with the way things are either, so they may be putting you at a bit of a distance, and it hurts you. It hurts you, Leo. Now, from the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Prague, and also the Wisdom of the House of Night deck, I have a couple of cards for you here. The first one is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Heck yeah, you do, Leo. Heck yeah, you can bring out the best in people, Leo. And I feel like this person wishes they could do the same. I feel like coworker, family member, partner, whoever this is for you, wishes that they could bring out the best in people and uplift people as well. And since they can't seem to do that, they want to knock you down a peg so that you're not either. Now, I want this other card for you here is number 12, which boils down to 3. Maybe 12s are synchronistic for you. Boils down to the number 3, which is a huge catalyst for change, communication, creativity. The card is conclusion. There are no conclusions that are drawn. I feel like the conclusions that people are drawing are not the same as what you think they are, and your story is yet to be written. You are the author of your story. You get to write every page. You get to decide who you are, who you want to be, and it's the same for them, Leo. As much as you might want to pound it into their heads, why don't you like me? Why won't you accept me? Why won't you let me in? I don't understand this. How come you're causing me so much grief and heartache? Because they feel like they can't compare to you in some way. You're up leveling and they're not. You're growing and they're not. They're handling things in a very immature way, and it's affecting you. I, Take this as it resonates, but it sounds extremely specific. The energy patterns hit us all, friends. But I want you to know that your story is written by yourself. You write your story. You are the author. You get to say what the conclusion is of each chapter, even if that means cutting people out of your life, Leo. Even if that means cutting people out of your life. Maybe they think they're cutting you out. Maybe you stepping back a little bit because I don't like the way you're treating me. I don't like the way you're handling things. This causes me emotional upsets. I want you to embrace this, Leo. If it's hurting you, it's not good for you. Not right now. If it's hurting you, there's a healthier way to go about this, not to just allow this to continue, because those people involved are not going to learn and grow if they're able to get away with the crap that they are doing to you. And not only are they doing it to you, they're doing it to others as well. They're doing it to others as well. They're causing nonsense and chaos, not only within yourself, in your life, but in the lives of others, people that you care about, maybe people that you don't know. So please feel the injustices of your feelings. Don't continue to be abused by people that you care about. In whatever way this is, verbal abuse, financial abuse, whatever this is for you, Leo, you know how strong you are. And you know the integrity that you have. You're on the up and up. You're up front. And this person is too scared to be able to do that. The people that I'm talking about and referring to that are causing havoc and nonsense, they are too afraid to do that. They're too afraid to show who they truly are to the world. So they want to expose you for what's wrong with you, or maybe what errors you've made in the past. Maybe you're not quite as smart about certain things, and they want to point that out just so you know that they see the imperfection of you, Leo, which is not okay. Allow yourself to embrace these feelings, because these are unhealthy relationships, unhealthy cords that are attached between you and other people that could stand to be cut. And the way you cut that is by being honest about it, by writing it out, man. This hurts me. I can't believe this happened. Write the whole thing out. And then she yelled at me and she said I can't come to Thanksgiving and whatever this is, and this makes me so mad. Write these things out and let them come through you. Cry if you need to cry. Scream and shout if you need to do that. Punch your pillow if that's what the thing is, and get it out of your system, out of your body, out of your life. Burn the paper that you write. If you write this out, burn it. Don't keep it to rehash later, because then you're keeping that alive in your energetic patterns, energetic field, and in the future of your life. Make sure you write it out, let it out in whatever physical, tangible way you can, and then release it. Release it. Ask spirit, the angels, God, whoever you identify with, ask them to cut the cords between you and those people so that what they do and say doesn't hurt so much for you, so that you can move forward in a healthier way, Leo. Now, the final guidance for you on the bottom of the deck here is 3 of Cups. Rely on your friendships. Rely on people who are supportive of you. Talk to a therapist if you need to, or other people who may be neutral that do not necessarily won't add to this confusion and struggle. Sometimes we can want to go triangulate with this person or that person to get them on your side. Do you see how mean this is? Coworkers, do you see how that person always does blah, 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 blah? Do you realize that by doing that, you're doing the same thing? You're knocking them down a peg by getting these people on your side, Leo, and that's not who you are. You want to bring light to the situation. So bring light to the situation by calling God in. God, please uplift this person so they no longer have such a negative outlook on life. God, please heal whatever wounds are within that person so they don't have to hurt me or anyone else any longer. These are safe, helpful prayers that you can say. Please, God, shed light on this. Let them know how beautiful and loved they are. You let them know how beautiful and loved they are. If they're mean to you, be nice to them. Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness and enjoy the things that you have in your life to celebrate, Leo. Okay? Make sure that you are looking forward to the celebrations. Even if you're not invited, make a big one for you. Make a big deal for you. Make plans for yourself because you are worth of that. You are worthy of that much and so much more. It's not the end all be all, whatever this situation is, although it may feel this way. I could feel it in my stomach, like sitting so heavily in my stomach, like I want to throw up. And you probably feel the same way, the anxiety, withdrawing, pulling in. Maybe you don't have quite as much money to pull off a big giant Thanksgiving meal or whatever this is for you guys. Maybe that's not the case. So think outside the box. Attend something virtually if that's what you choose to do for your holiday. Don't let them put you on the outside of the door. Create your own door. Create your own celebration. Create your own happy moments in the moments that you're in, living the life that you want to live. Be grateful for the moments that you have. I'm telling you, you're setting an amazing example for others. That's why this energy is coming in, so that you can shed light on it and release it. Okay? Shed light on it and know that you are cutting ties with that for good, finally, and getting it out of your life, out of your existence, even though maybe those individuals won't be gone. Okay, that's not how it works. They're not going to die or anything like this, but you can choose not to allow them to ruin your day anymore. You can choose not to allow them to ruin your mood and ruin your celebration. It's not only a celebration if they say so. This is your life, Leo. You get to live your life and be happy, or live your life in misery if you allow others to affect you in such a way. But either way, you're the one who's in your skin and they're the one who's living in their life, doing their own thing and not giving you a second thought, although you're holding this later. So allow yourself to hold it for what it is. Don't push it aside. Don't dwell in it. Take some intentional time. Take some intentional time to say, okay, that person is mean. That person is hurtful. That person is lazy, rude, whatever this is for you. Maybe it's many different things in your life. Recognize the injustice of how you're being treated and know that it's not personal to you. In fact, this person feels, or these situations are feeling like they can't live up to whatever standard that Leo sets, because Leo is freaking awesome. Okay? You are Leo, and this individual can't seem to be as authentic as you are. That's why they want to knock you down a peg. That's coming through so incredibly clearly. Maybe they don't quite have all the money to pull off what they want, and you do, and so they're like, oh, F Leo, they're whatever, they think they're better than us, let's just cause some nonsense and drama. Maybe you have struggles going on in your own life that are just too much for you to handle. Be honest with that. Don't try to just handle it, brush it under the rug, pretend it doesn't exist, be in denial. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your friends, your therapist, whoever this healthy person is to unload to, and make sure that you release that, cut ties with that, let it go down the drain with your shower water and get it out of your system. Okay? Cleanse your energetic field. Cut cords if you can. Ask spirit to do this for you. They will. And turn a deaf ear to these words that people are saying to you or about you that are trying to put you down because they're getting what they want. You're allowing them to win, Leo. By holding up and crying, you're allowing them to win and do the damage to you that they're intending to do. But that is not you. And there are people in your world who see you for what you truly are, because there is no competition there. Rely on these individuals, this healthy support network of friends that you may have who see you for who you truly are, because there's no competition between you and them. Allow them to remind you that you have this beautiful self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. That person does not. Those people do not yet. Okay. But you continuing to be the beautiful, kind heart that you are, continuing to be the funny, charming individual that you are, continuing to be there and show up when you say that you will and do the things that you do with integrity, makes them eat their words, Leo, makes them look stupid, Leo, makes them feel like an idiot, Leo, for even acting like you're less than what you truly are. You write your own story from the first page to the last page, okay? They're saying maybe not from the first page. Things have happened to you, but you get to choose how to react to that. You get to choose who you are and how you let that affect you. Spirit is saying, don't brush it under the rug. This is real, true negativity that's being thrown at you through words or actions that is trying to somehow shoulder you out, but it's through jealousy, enviousness. They see how beautiful your soul light is and they feel like they can't compare with that. Okay. So don't let them knock you down a peg. That is what they are intending to do, and don't let them win. Leo, that is your message for your mid-month November. It sounds like a challenge, but please, challenging people just need to be shown that you can withstand this. You are not what they say you are, and you know this to be true. You know who you are at your heart. You feel like this person who wants to uplift, so continue to do that in spite of these wrenches that are being thrown into your program, and rely on the relationships that are healthy in your life. You should know what they are. If you have a dysfunctional home life, rely on those coworkers who are friends of yours. If you don't have anyone healthy to talk to that's not involved, maybe see a counselor, a therapist, your doctor. Make sure you're taking your medication, whatever this is that you need to be the person that you know yourself to be, okay? And not let someone else get into your head or into your heart with their actions, their words. They're shouldering you out in some way. It's a competition thing. It's a jealousy thing. It's not because you are that, Leo. So being honest about the maliciousness, even if you don't want to be. I know we don't want to think people are mean, but sometimes people are just freaking mean. And it stems from the hurt that they have inside of themselves, the place where they are sitting in, that they feel like they need to hold all the cards. They can't quite tell you everything because they want you to be in the dark. Because why? You carry the light of God within you. And they want to have some kind of hold or power over you in some way. It makes them feel in control. It makes them feel strong and confident. But that is not who they truly are. That is not who you truly are. So, in this time, rely on those friendships, rely on those healthy relationships that you know yourself, that you know to be supportive of you and of your path and to help get you through these times. Make a celebration all of your own every day. Pamper yourself. Take some alone time, a bubble bath, whatever this is for you that you need to feel better about you, Leo, and to tune inward instead of the outer world, which seems to be letting you down a little bit, causing some struggle at this time. Make sure that you're focusing on that, Leo. Until the next one, I send you so much love and blessings, friends. Good night.